Topic number one, obviously, Ralph, draft deadline entry date has come and passed, right?
Yep.
We had some massive surprise decisions. Tahad Pettiford coming back, LeBaron Philon coming back, maybe some not so surprising ones like Alex Condon back, Otega Owe back, Carter Knox back as well. Just a plethora of players who have decided to come back and withdraw from the NBA draft, which got me thinking, does this open up opportunities for other players? So I wanted to come up with a list of five players that we think could sneak into the NBA draft. So just getting drafted due to
Mhm.
the fact that there have been so many withdrawals. Like even the guys that have withdrawn just going back to college. Darion Williams has gone back. Boogie Fland has withdrawn. Uh, I want to come up with a list of five players that could sneak into the NBA draft due to all these withdrawals.
I like it. I like it. Um, my first nomination, since this is about us and we need to agree, is Ryan Nemhard.
Oh,
He was awesome at the combine. There were questions about kind of his shooting, but he knocked that out of the park. Was really, really good in the scrimmages. I think it helps that his brother is still playing
mhm.
in the playoffs. And he was somebody who was not looked at positively in the draft and has overachieved his draft position. I think there may be a team picking end of second round who could do worse and take a flyer on a really really good collegiate point guard.
That's a really good pick. I feel like there is a definitely a bit of a boost to seeing like what his brother is doing in the league, and also like this was a guy who he averaged 10 assists last year, right?
Close.
Close to it. Like I mean, he was incredible passing the basketball, um, and he's one that I definitely could see sneaking in there. I would like to go the same route because I feel like a lot of the people that did come back were like the guard wing position, which I think
Hmm.
would help some players in that same mold kind of elevate. I want to go with the same mold as you with a very, very productive college basketball player. I want to go with Mark Sears. I want to go with Mark Sears sneaking his
Okay.
way to the end of that second round. Right now on NBA draft, like the big board, I think, which is Gavoni, has the 100 list of players. He's currently the 78th ranked player on there. So obviously he would have to do a pretty big jump in there. But Mark Sears had an incredible shooting day at the combine. He's an extremely productive guard. Played a lot of basketball. I feel like there's a way that he could sneak in there given his productivity and given that there have been some other guards that have kind of backed out of the draft.
Basically, what we're gathering is that this helps the small guards.
I think this helps small guards. Yes, small. I say like some of the tactics that this helps. This helps small guards. This helps productive college players that were on the fringe. Like I don't know if we want
Yeah.
to get into like you know I don't know how we feel about Janai Broom, but like does he make this list?
Him and his 24-inch vert, I don't think so.
Yeah, okay, I didn't think so, but like I think it helps maybe guys that have like these very successful college careers,
Yeah.
and can now they can be just fine just taking the productivity maybe at the end of the second round, sneaking in there.
Yeah. Another nomination I want to throw out there, and I feel very confident in this guy becoming a solid NBA player at some point.
Okay, talk to me.
Elijah Martin.
That's a really good pull. I think his role is clear too as
His
well.
role is clear. Another guy who got has size questions because he's like 6'2", 6'3".
But he
Like
plays like he plays like he's 6'7".
exactly. And he like what he does defensively, what he does on the glass, the different things he has done like offensively. He can obviously attack the rim. We've seen his dunking ability, the shooting ability is there as well. There's also the fact that like he wins everywhere he goes. Like he took two different teams to the Final Four and was a major player for both of them, won a national championship. And I
Mhm.
don't think him being his role on both those teams and them succeeding the way they did, I don't think that's a coincidence. And so if you're looking in the late second round, you're typically getting a team that wins a lot. I think there are a lot of traits there that you check off, and with a non-guaranteed deal in the second round, there's no risk.
Yeah, I feel like this is a good pick. All right, I have a player that I want on this list. I'm gonna let you decide. I have two options.
Okay.
I think only one of them deserves to be on here. Right now, we have Nebhard, Elijah Martin, and Mark Sears, who I feel really good about.
Yep.
I need you to help me choose between these two players. First player is Kobe Bryant, and the second player is Jameer Watkins.
Kobe Bryant.
Kobe Bryant.
No hesitation.
No hesitation.
No hesitation.
Because of what? The shooting?
The shooting. The
Yeah.
shooting and the size. That's I think that's going to get him drafted. He
Yeah.
has a easily transferable NBA trait.
Is this cheating if he's like kind of mocked at the end of the second round already?
He was not on my list for that reason, but I'll allow it.
I want Kobe Bryant on there. All right, we have spot.
Here's another one, kind of in the same mold. If we have Kobe Bryant on or not, Jameer Watkins or Micah Peavy.
It's got to be Watkins, but I like PV's kind of like PV would fall into that mold of like the versatility that you would want, right?
That's why I had Peavy on my list. I did not have Watkins on my list.
I like okay. Last person I'll put up against this, PV or Bryce Williams,
Peavy.
just as a utility guy.
Yeah, I think he is more proven in more roles.
I'm a Micah PV guy, so you're speaking to me. So we'll go with that. I feel good about that list. So the five players we think could sneak into this draft, given all the withdrawals. Ryan Nembhard because he's a Nembhard and he's good too. I don't want to just
Yeah,
get rid of him like that. Elijah Martin, Mark Sears, Kobe Brea, Micah Peavy. How many of those players do you think actually get drafted on draft night?
four. I'll set the over under at 3.5.
Hey, you're taking the over?
I think I'm taking the over because Kobe Bryant, yes,
Yeah.
for sure. Uh, Maybe we need to set it at 2.5. I think Sears or Nemhard will be. I don't know if both will be.
For the sake of competition, I'm gonna take the under on that one.
Okay.
And if I win, you buy a water bottle and drink out of a water bottle on these episodes.
Sure, I'll show off my CFP Yeti. That's fine.
Let's get to topic number two. Man, this episode is really gonna piss me